How's the comic?
It's really good. How's the cereal?
It's really good.
Hey guys, this week we're going to be talking about DC Rebirth, new Image titles, and Star Wars Rogue One on the Weekly Comic News Show.
DC Comics is testing the waters on a digital comic subscription service, likely trying to challenge Comixology and Marvel's own subscription services. DC is checking out price points and levels of exclusivity with other platforms, and they might also include TV shows, movies, original content, discounts on merchandise, and more on the site, unlike the others, which are solely comics. We'll see what DC has in store for us, but for now, this sounds pretty good.
Earlier this year, DC rebooted Jim Lee's Wildstorm universe, with legendary writer Warren Ellis running the show. The first title, The Wild Storm, already has the first of 24 issues out, and the second comes out this week. For more updates on the excellent imprint, subscribe to Ellis's newsletter in the link below the description.
Comicsverse is hosting an exclusive preview of Trinity number 7 in stores this week. This issue marks creator Francis Manapul's departure from the series as writer Cullen Bunn steps in to tell the origin story of the Dark Trinity. Ra's al Ghul, Circe, and Lex Luthor team up to find a powerful artifact with implications that could spell doom for our heroes. For an exclusive look at the issue's first 5 pages, visit comicsverse.com. After an excellent first issue, Batwoman Rebirth number 1, the heroine finally returns to her own regular title. The issue kicks off the Many Arms of Death story arc, which sees Kate returning to the island of Coriana, one of the locations teased in the Rebirth issue. Will we learn more about Kate's mysterious past? After the high caliber of the Rebirth issue, we cannot wait to find out. It's never an ordinary day for Harley Quinn. Teaming up with Power Girl and Atlee, the trio must stop a menacing subterranean threat with whatever tools they have at their disposal, even their feminine wiles. Get ready for a rock'em sock'em raucous good time with Nether Regions Part 3.
Monsters Unleashed number 5 comes out this week, finishing off this delightful event. Kay needs to find it within himself to take on the Leviathan Mother, or Earth will face certain doom. The final issue of Cullen Bunn's Doodler Empowerment Tale will be released on March 15th. The biggest movie of last year is trying its hand at comics. In part 1 of 6, the Star Wars Rogue One adaptation number 1, Hope for the Rebellion looks to be all but lost when they learn of the Emperor's new diabolical superweapon, the Death Star. Follow Jyn, Cassian, and the rest of the Rogue One crew as the story you know and love unfolds again across the page.
Marvel announced last week the upcoming brand new Astonishing X-Men number 1 by Charles Soule. In this iteration, the new team will assemble for a mission to take on a familiar foe and rescue one of their own. For the full scoop, see the link in the description.
Last week at Emerald City Comic Con, Image Comics revealed 15 new creator-owned series to hit shelves this summer and fall 2017. Highlights include Family Tree, Moonstruck, and Redlands. For the full list of announced comics, check out the link in the description. Mirror number 6 comes out this week. Comicsverse has an interview with the writer, Emma Rios. We also have interviews with several other female Image creators, including Leslie Hung and Corinna Becco, as part of our celebration of Women's History Month.
After large demand from the fans, Yen Press will be releasing the Royal Tutor, Kakaguri, and Sekirei in print form this summer. This is great news for hard copy fans, as the aforementioned works were originally only available in digital format. Keep an eye out for Volume 1 of the Royal Tutor in stores this May, with Volume 1 of Kakaguri and Sekirei coming in July.
Fighting game fans, rejoice! Titan Comics is launching a tie-in series for the massively popular video game franchise Tekken. Written by Cavan Scott, Tekken number 1 throws fans back into the world of the King of Iron Fist tournament and will offer up a story revolving around the infamous Mishima family. Look for an exclusive interview with writer Cavan Scott on comicsverse.com next week to coincide with the release.
The one-shot DC Universe Rebirth left us with a ton of unanswered questions, and we're going to make sure you don't miss a single hint in our new segment, Rebirth Watch. The mysteries we've identified and are keeping an eye on are the missing Justice Society, who is messing with time, the absence of certain heroes pictured in the splash at the end of Rebirth, and what is the significance of the comedian's button in the Batcave, and much more, obviously. If we miss a clue or a mystery, let us know so we can add it to the list. Now, here's what we've learned recently. Last week, Action Comics number 975 answered some, but definitely not all, of our questions about the mysterious Mr. Oz. We also learned the truth about the human Clark Kent, who seems to be the escapee from Ox's prison. We thought the mystery of Pandora's death was solved, but when we saw Mr. Oz capture his prisoner, it looked very much the same, which makes us question what we assumed. In Superwoman number 8, as Lana appears to be dying, she gains understanding of who New 52 Superman really was, reminding us of New 52 Lois Lane's last words before she died from the same illness afflicting Lana. This week's shoutout goes to Comics Verse's own Mark Bouchard and the emotional comic Hell on My Couch, which tackles mental illness mixed with entertaining action and adventure. Check out the first issues available now on our site.
Comic book penciler, inker, and colorist Dave Hunt passed away on Sunday at the age of 75 after a prolonged battle with cancer. He was one of the key Bronze Age inkers and has left a litany of comics behind him touched by his brilliant sense of color. His legacy in comics lives on through those his work touched. We return again to Staff Picks, where our team showcases a couple of our favorite comics coming out this week.
Our picks this week are Batman number 19 for its brutal action, All-Star Batman number 8 for taking us down the rabbit hole of Bruce's mind, and Justice League number 17 and Superman number 19 for their hints at some rebirth mysteries. More on that next week.
Let us know what you think of our picks and what your faves are this week.
Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw here, like and subscribe to the channel. Check out comicsverse.com to find podcasts, reviews, interviews, and videos on everything, from comics to movies to television to politics. Check out our socials as well, our Twitter, Facebook, and our Instagram.
Last week's question was, in honor of Logan, with its rave reviews from audiences and critics, what's your favorite Wolverine comic storyline featuring the popular X-Men character? Here's the response we got. This week's question is, an upcoming comic from Marvel shows a Hulk-like figure with Wolverine's claws on the cover. So we wanted to ask you guys, which two comic book characters would make a powerful combination in terms of their skills and abilities?
So like Aquaman and Submariner.
Or even two characters who aren't already the same, like Magneto and Aquaman.
Oh, that's probably better. Well, thanks for watching, guys. And remember, Comicsverse has all the comic reviews and analysis that you could... There's no more cereal.
Oh wait, but there's still a comic.
Oh, thank God. That's why they do that.